What's going on, beautiful people? We're back doing this video, and actually, I woke up early today, man. Woke up early, wanted to do this video. Let's pump this shit out because I know some of you can't relate to trading. So, here is another video where this helped me out, especially when I was going through tough times, bro. And hopefully, this can provide you with a little bit of value because I know it helped me. So, hopefully, it can help you. If you are starting anything out of the norm, you're starting a business, you're doing trading, you're doing some other thing on the side, this shit's gonna be tough, bro. Because you're not doing the regular fucking path that most people are doing. And to me, I didn't want to go down that path. That's just me. I don't know. Some people they want to go down that path and it's okay. Everybody has their own opinion and what they think about it. But for me, I didn't want to choose that path. There's no fucking way I wanted to go down that path. And it's coming from a guy that has a fucking degree in a pretty much, I would say, like the most respected fields are the STEM fields, right? That most people try to get into. I have a fucking engineering degree and I choose to still wake up every day, choose trading over engineering because I do not want to go back to that life and just settle for a normal life, which there's nothing wrong with it. I don't, dude, I'm gonna risk it, bro. I only got one life. I don't care, man. If it sucks at the very beginning, which it does suck at the very beginning, then so be it. I am still going through this trading journey, and a lot of people probably view me as up here, which I do have results. I do have results in trading, but I still don't have the results that I want to get. I still have bigger goals that I want to achieve. I think the results that I have is okay, decent, but I have even bigger goals and I think this can help you to achieve those results in trading or if you're doing entrepreneurship, if you're running a business, whatever you're doing, this is going to help. So, I wanted to start off the video by doing and saying this topic of internal dialogue. So, the internal dialogue pretty much this is the backbone to how you're gonna view everything. And I noticed that if I did not fix this at the very start, I probably wouldn't have taken action. Even though, let's say, you take one person and they believe in themselves, and you take another person that they don't. One person is gonna take the action while the other person doesn't, most likely, right? Because one person believes in himself because of the internal dialogue that you are creating, and the other person, well, why would they take action? They don't really think that they can pull it off. So this applies to pretty much everything, bro. If you are in a losing streak, for example, in trading, like I am right now, this is the closest thing I could relate to it. I'm taking hit after hit after hit after hit, right? And not necessarily like that, right? But I'm in drawdown. I'm in a drawdown period, and I'm climbing myself out of this. It's gonna take me a while. Well, guess what? I still deal with some things where my internal dialogue is so it's fucked, bro. It'll try to get me to deviate from the positivity. It'll try to get me into a fucking a negative. Let me draw this shit out for you guys. You can either choose this side or you can go into this side, which if you want results, if you want whatever it is, you're gonna have to choose this side. You cannot choose this side because when you choose negativity, things just get amplified in your life. Negative things happen to you. Everything else just gets amplified, right? So for me, like I told you, I was going through trading drawdown and I noticed that my mind was telling me some bullshit. And this is why your mind is so fucking. This is why you gotta meditate, man, because your mind can catch you on the wrong side at any point. You can be thinking good positive thoughts and then your mind starts telling you some random bullshit and it's not your own thinking, if that makes sense. It's your mind taking control of what's happening and referring to past experiences of what happened, and see, it plays a lot of tricks on you. The amygdala, if you have not trained your prefrontal cortex in meditation or try to bring in more blood, like I mentioned, to the prefrontal cortex, and the way you do that is by meditating. They actually done some studies that people that have meditated for a while, they bring in and they have a larger part of their brain in the prefrontal cortex, which that's who would expect that? That's the prefrontal cortex is primarily responsible for your logical thinking and the decision making that you do on a day to day basis. So, why does this fit and why do you care about this shit? Why am I telling you about this? Because if you do not fix this, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna be damn near impossible for you to get whatever you want out of business, or if you're trying to achieve this certain thing. So for me, I found that meditation actually helped right here from me switching from a negative to a positive mindset. And this is just from my own experience. If you have certain people in your life, or you have other people that just constantly bring you negativity, constantly throwing bullshit in your ear, this could be part of a reason why you refer back to negative thinking, which is a very hard loop, bro. I would say that if you're stuck, this so if you're stuck in negativity, right? You need to form new habits of thinking. And this could be very fucking hard because what do you normally do? You have something come up, it could be a project, and you're automatically thinking negative, or you're like, oh shit, we need to meet the deadline, we need to do this, which is pretty damn fucking hard if you're starting off and you don't really know how your mind works or what the fuck to do, how to start off. I would suggest you start reading a couple self-development books. I think that helped me the most, especially Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. You guys already know Outwitting the Devil. There's so many, so many. There's from Andrew Carnegie, Dale Carnegie. Bro, there's a lot. So that's what I did. And I'm still dealing with a couple things here and there. I still haven't completely fixed it. This is just me documenting, and hopefully this can bring you guys a new perspective. But this is from me. And honestly, bro, I would not be here if it wasn't for the internal dialogue that I needed to fix. Even though I still deal with certain things here and there, for the most part, it helped me to get to this point. Because if I didn't fix it, I probably wouldn't have went to get my degree while making this shit work and getting a whole bunch of things from this, a whole bunch of money from firms, or me doing live capital. It's all the same shit, bro. Because if you don't fix your internal dialogue, then what is the fucking point of you trying? Of you trying certain things, if you just keep telling yourself, "Hey, I'm actually not cut out for this," bro. That shit's fucking stupid, bro. And right here actually reads. Let me fucking fix this for you guys. Hold on. Let me move myself over here. This is what I'm saying. Your internal dialogue would be negative here and positive, and you choose whichever side. I did not know I needed to move some certain things around the screen, but this is what I'm basically talking about. And every time you hit a fucking setback, your mind is going to start playing tricks on you. And the reason it does that, your mind is going to start playing tricks on you, is because your mind is meant to survive. Your mind is meant to survive. It's not here to fucking please you or do the shit that you want to do. If you have a mind, which we all do, from way back then, that's over 100, so many years old, right? It's gonna be meant for you to survive. It's not going to be meant for you to thrive in whatever you're doing. If you have a business, or if you're doing trading, you're doing all these other things, it's gonna be hard for you to think and have faith in what you're doing, because back then when you were trying to escape and you saw a lion or you saw a bear or some shit, your mind is gonna start freaking out, telling you, "Hey, we see danger. We do not want to fucking poke the fucking bear. We do not want to throw a stick at the lion." You know what I'm saying? So that's what your mind's primarily focuses, to get you to survive, reproduce, do all the things that most people do in life, right? Like have kids. It's trying to keep you alive for you to have kids and reproduce, bro. That's basically what humans do. And that's what it is, man. I You tell God, because that's the way God created us, and I think that it's beautiful. At the end of the day, it's meant for you to have a survival instinct, but at the same time, it's not here to help you grow in whatever we're doing daily. So I'm here to just tell you guys the truth. I know that this video was kind of like more of a rant, but this is the truth, man. If you guys want to get my results, or you want to get the results from other people, it's going to come down to your internal dialogue and what you're telling yourself every day. Especially if you're dealing with setbacks, just bullshit of life, it's going to come in. Your mind is going to start telling you the most satisfying things to make you hop back into the negativity and stay there. It's not going to tell you some positive shit like reaffirmations of that you can do this, believe in yourself, fucking go all in into this because it will work out. It's not going to tell you any of that. It's going to go deviate you into the negativity. And for me, if you show me negativity, I'm going to cut you off. If you keep presenting me negative things in my own life, I have no tolerance for that. It's I don't care, because I know how powerful that shit can be, especially if you have close people. And that's another thing, bro. If you have close people to you, let me bring this shit out. Hold on, guys. Let me move this shit down here. So if you have people close to you and the people around you are negative, they're not doing shit with their lives. They're smoking weed, they're drinking, that's all they do. Guess what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna get influenced at some point. You're gonna get influenced. And that's just what comes with it, because your mind is designed for you to copy what you deem other people as influential. If if you hang out with your friends, they're influential to you. So it's going to come at that cost, man. And sometimes it's painful, bro. I did not want to cut some people in the past, which I did. I had to. It left me no choice, and that's just what it is. But bro, I hope this video helped, man. It was kind of like a more of a self development video, and this is what it is. If you want to get results in trading, do the shit that you gotta do. Put in the work, but on top of that, fix your internal dialogue, and trust me, you're gonna start seeing a couple things change, and then from there, from change, you're going to start seeing the money that you want to come in, or whatever it is. If you want to fix certain relationships, if you want to form a new relationship, whatever the fuck it is, if you want to start fucking studying another field, if you want to get into another career, this is what's going to happen. Because I can tell you this for a matter of fact, that I don't think God created us in a way of just to do the normal shit in life, even though most people go down that path. But it's more of a thing of you got to learn how to use your own mind to your own benefit. Even though God created us this certain way, and by all means, I'm happy that He created us a certain way because most people they don't know how the mind works. They don't know why certain shit happens, why the mind just goes back to negative thoughts all of a sudden, you know. And it's built for us to survive at the end of the day. I'm going on a rant on circles, but it's the truth. So if you want to learn how to get out of that fucking circle, you're going to have to get back into the internal dialogue and start to form go back to the habits I mentioned of you reinforcing positivity every time. And every time you catch yourself doing or saying some bullshit, you're going to have to come back and reaffirm positivity, which some people might call it cringe or whatever. Bro, if it helps me get to another point, I don't care, bro. Why is it cringe if it helps you get to the next level of life that you're trying to get to? So I'm still gonna be pumping out these videos, man. And right now, it's very it's actually 4:45 in the morning. I'm gonna go straight to the gym, hit a workout, come back, do what I gotta do for the day. And hopefully this video helped because I know certain people don't really get into self-development like that. They think it's a cringe thing for some fucking reason, even though their life sucks and they're trying to escape or do some other bullshit of they're trying to learn how to make money, but at the same time their own mind is it's just a self-defeating thing. The people that they hang around with, their mind that they have, the mindset that they're going into it, and people just telling them the most bullshit things of negativity. Guess what's gonna happen? It's not gonna happen. So this is a quote from the Bible, and I'm gonna leave it off like this: "As a man thinketh, so is he in his heart." I believe that that's the way it goes. So, as a man thinketh, so is he. And what does that mean? Whatever you think, whatever you choose, whatever thoughts you allow to come in and entertain is what's going to happen. Whatever a man thinks, so is he. So if you want to change your life, just the way Luke Belmar said this shit, which gives me goosebumps right now. If you want to change your fucking life, change the thoughts and the things that you are reinforcing every single day inside of yourself internally, and understand that thoughts create emotions. Emotions lead to behavior. Behavior leads to you taking the right steps of action. And then the right steps of action lead to you living a whole completely different life after a while. And from there, you change your whole life, dude. It all starts here in the mind, thoughts, control, pretty much everything else. So I'll catch you guys in another video. Thank you guys for hearing me out. And this is just the beginning. I can't wait to do more videos in the future like this. And I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Let's get to it. I hope you guys have a good day. And let's go run up this fucking bag, man.